So we are continuing our journey of the Secrets of Paradise Tarot, illustrated by Laura Bello and created by Leticia Ferrer Rivera, who has been commenting on my videos. So shout out, thank you so much. I love to support artists and creators in the community. So let us continue with the High Priestess. So at first glance, we see a lot of the traditional imagery that is associated with the High Priestess, the crown of the goddess, right? The phases of the moon. We have the moon itself. We have the pillars of the Temple of Jerusalem. I forget their names. One starts with a B, one with a J, right? The Temple of Solomon. We have the pomegranates associated with also the goddess, particularly Persephone. The moon is Isis and Diana. And what's different here is the cat, right? The gato, right? Could be her familiar, right? Or some kind of spiritual guide that she has. What is distinct about this particular reiteration of the High Priestess is that instead of the book that says Torah, right, referring to the wisdom of the tarot, we have a fan. So in the guidebook, it talks about how the fan was used by women in like the 19th century, and before, as a means of communication, like a nonverbal communication. Like the fan could be used as a way to flirt discreetly, right? Because the social mores of the time. And the High Priest is all about secrets and discretion too, so that fits. And the fan can open or close. It could be an invitation. It could be a way of rejection, all without communication. But that really speaks to the High Priestess, because the High Priestess is all about the subconscious, the unconscious, like, what's going on underneath the surface, the intuition, the secrets, the dreams, the mystical life, not what's going on in the surface. The High Priestess is the one, she pulls back the curtain and shows us the inner mysteries, right? What's going on the inside. And she sits between the pillars here of wisdom. And usually in most traditional decks is the curtain behind her, representing the veil of the temple in Jerusalem, or the veil of the goddess Isis. But what I like about this version too is the High